Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of My Story. My Story brings to you the gems of the valley who shine through and across. Today, for this episode, I have in conversation one such daughter of the soil, a senior veteran journalist, former BBC News editor, broadcaster, and the former chairperson, Women's Commission, Srinagar. Mrs. Naima Mahjoor, I'm glad to have you over today. My first question always stands to be a fond remembrance of the past. Can you please tell me something about your early education and childhood?
Thank you very much for having me. I come from very humble background, though my childhood was very friendly, comfortable, I can say. But I lost my mother at a very early age. I was, I think, in sixth or seventh class. So that was a first shock to me, to my family. But we have to carry on. I started my schooling from a very public school that was in Delgate, and until 10th class, I finished my education from there. Then I went to Women's College, Amira Kadil. From there, I was a science subject and was expecting that I will do my medicine. I got admitted in medical college in Patna, but due to rights there, I couldn't go. So that was not in my destiny. So I had to choose law. Then I did university degree from Kashmir University, and because I was a very voracious reader and I wanted to have my career in education, but it didn't materialize again. Then I had this journalism degree, went to London and got a master's in South Asian governments, was fully now involved in the political landscape of South Asian states. So that's how I got my education. And after that, I started my career in journalism because it was an accidental, it was not my choice. It was just thrust upon me because when I did journalism, I was not inclined to go into the media, but because I participated in few programs in Radio Kashmir, Srinagar. Then I got selected by Union Public Service Commission and got uh, two disciplines, selected for. Then I joined radio as a program officer. And after that, because of my journalism degree, and I was very much interested, got interested, I should say, indulged in serious journalism like news and current affairs program. And from that, I went to BBC.
It must have been highly traumatic and very much shocking. You have lost your mother at a very young age. But after you got married, things changed and time passed. You were the granddaughter in law of the Shair Inqilab, who is the father of Kashmiri poetry, Mahjoor Saab. Please tell us something about his memorable time with you.
I'm married to one of his grandsons, Mr. Abdal Majur. So, yes, Mahjoor played a very important role because when I got married and I got a chance to find his treasure of manuscripts, poetry, and artifacts, and there's so much material about Kashmir history, Kashmir archaeology, and that was a blessing for me to be associated with this house, which gave me a chance to dig into our history and what has gone wrong and what has gone best in our life for the last 4,000, 5,000 years. So, because I was definitely, very interested in my history because of my background. My father, he was, well read, well educated. He was also writing some history. So that time when I was young and I was reading his small notes and the tits and bits, but when I went to Mahjoor's house and found his treasure there, so it was a blessing and it added to my knowledge if I have got any. And Mahjoor has written so much, who will remember all those things, because we are now just sifting through his all these manuscripts and the written material he has left behind, and we are trying to publish it as well. Yes, he's one of the revolutionary poems. Valoha Bhagwano Baharuk Shan Paida Kar Falan Gul Diyam Barzal Tutu Saman Paida